social media, pop culture, navigating adulthood. If any of these words sound like a good time to you, then you're in the right place. Welcome to the Zillennial Girl Talk podcast. I'm your host, Amanda, joined by my other host, Siriana, and we're here to talk all about social media gossip, pop culture talk, how the heck to navigate adulthood, and much more. If this interests you, keep on listening. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to our podcast. We didn't post last week, but we're back.
Yes, hello. I'm so happy to be back.
Same. It feels like longer than a week, but I
Well,
don't know.
technically, we haven't recorded for like 2 weeks, and
That's
then
true.
posted for 2 weeks. So
That is true.
but I am happy to be back. Yeah, last week was just I had a family emergency, so a little stressful, but all is good now.
Yeah. So that's basically why we didn't post because family comes first.
Yeah.
But other than that, how have you been? What's new in your life?
I'm good. So with the family emergency, we had to cancel Hawaii. So I'm supposed to be leaving in like 3 days. So I mean, I'm sad about it, but we've also rescheduled it for April of next year.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm hoping because I know COVID is like on the rise again right now. So maybe it wasn't the best time for us. So I'm hoping everything will be better by then.
I hope so. Yeah, like I'm supposed to like book for New York next month for October, but I'm like I don't know because I don't want to book it and then like it gets canceled and like I have to like fight for my money back and stuff. So I'm like I don't know if I should.
I know with like airlines that I've booked for like right now, like for Hawaii, they just like gave us back flight credits, and that was like
Okay.
from American Airlines. So I think like they're pretty understanding about like the whole situation right now.
I mean, it's not
And then,
my choice.
yeah, and then I'm supposed to fly with Delta in September, and they at first they were like, because I got like the cheapest seats, and at first they were like, well, we can't make any changes, but I think they're noticing the rise of COVID cases again, and they're like, well, now the basic economy seats can be changed and moved over if you need to.
Because I mean, like it's technically like if things have to be canceled, it's not like my choice to cancel. Like if like shit's bad, like I'm not like I can't go.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like so stressful because like I want to plan all these things, and I'm like I'm also scared too because I also don't want to get my hopes up because that's what happened to me like the last year. I was so excited to go to all these trips, and one by one they kept getting canceled, and I was like so depressed over it. So like I don't want that to happen again. I mean, I'm going to Toronto on Monday, which like it's fun. I mean, it's not Montreal.
It gets you out of Montreal.
Yeah, and I'm meeting one of my YouTube friends from Toronto, so that's fun. But yeah.
How was your week?
It was good. Didn't do much. I feel like I don't know, like ever since COVID started, like I can't remember what I did for the week. Like it's Saturday. What did I do yesterday? I went for brunch one day. It was good. I like brunch. I got my nails done.
I've seen like your aesthetic posts and they always look so nice. I'm like,
yeah,
they don't have any cute spots like that here.
They don't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well,
not in my town at least.
We have a lot.
We have one, but that's like where everyone goes to. So I'm just like, I'm fine.
Yeah, so I just like I went to brunch. I did my nails yesterday. I checked out a new coffee spot. Other than that,
love that.
Yeah, other than that, I didn't really like went to work, did freelance work, did YouTube, recorded for my other podcast. Now I'm here.
When do you start school again?
September 7th. I'm like it's like all in the air right now. So like we start after Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if it's gonna be in person. Like I don't know what's happening because like obviously COVID cases are rising again and they wanted like 75% vaccinated, like fully vaccinated before we went back to school. And like right now it's like at 40-50%. And like people just don't want to get vaccinated. And then there's a problem with like international students coming to Canada and they have a vaccine that's approved in like China, Brazil and stuff, but it's not approved in Canada. So like I don't know how that works.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And then like some of my classes keep going from like remote to in person. So it's like so confusing. So I don't know like what it's gonna look like for me.
Yeah. I always find it crazy because we always start like in August. So like you start after Labor Day. We start like 2 weeks before Labor Day. And then we're like, well, let's have a day off and then
it's so weird because like I post on YouTube and I usually post like my back to school content like end of August, but everyone was starting already. So I was asking my friend, I'm like, why you guys post so early? She said, because we start school in like 2 weeks. I was like, what the heck? So then I had to like jump on the
we start like in mid-August.
Yeah, that's wild to me. I mean, when do you guys finish then?
Like early May.
Okay, so we finished the same time.
So what's your version of Thanksgiving?
We have like 1 day off.
Yeah, like we have a fall break, and then we have like
Oh, that's why.
my school has a full week of Thanksgiving off. But
See,
like
I don't
some
have
other
a fall
schools,
break.
yeah, and then other schools have like only 3 days for Thanksgiving off. So it always depends
Okay.
on the school.
I look so washed out. Anyways.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh my
Sorry, my
God, what
Alexa's right. My Alexa's right
I'm
next to
telling you,
me.
last episode I recorded with this girl named Alana, her Siri was going off because of when I was speaking. Anyways.
But I have my headphones on,
Oh,
so
that's
she can't even
true.
hear you.
Weird. Maybe it was you.
Maybe.
So do you want to talk about the song of the week that you chose?
Yes, so I'm a big fan of Khalid.
Right.
He's coming out with a new album soon, but one of his singles he recently came out with this new normal, and it talks about like kind of the new normal that we're living in now, and to just go live your life, honestly. And it was like the second it came out, I listened to it. I'm like, this is it. It's my vibe right now. And with his new album, I'm so excited to go see him in concert again.
Yes, I've never seen Khalid in concert, but like he has. Maybe I did. Did I? I have like a vision that I saw him, but I don't know if it's real. Like that sounds really weird. But like I go to music festivals and I can't remember if I saw him at a music festival. I don't remember.
You know, I've never been to a music festival.
No, I've only been
No.
twice. I went once with my ex and he like made us sit on like there's like a mountain and he
Mhm.
wouldn't move from the mountain and I was so fucking pissed off because I was like I want to be close.
Yeah. No.
Bad times. The second
X
time
for
I
a
went,
reason.
yeah, the second time I went with my best friend, and it was really fun because like we were like third row for like half the people we liked, so it was a good
Yeah,
time.
that's good.
Except one time I went, actually I went 3 times, but one time I went with my friend. I was like, I only want to see Lil Uzi. I want to see Lil Uzi and Solange. Both of them canceled the day of. When I was on the way there, I literally wanted to kill someone. I was so mad. But anyways, I don't really know why I want to see Lil Uzi so bad,
Yeah,
but
that's why I'm questioning that. I'm like,
I
all of
don't
all
know.
people.
Because I liked his one song that was like "Push Me to the Edge." All my
Oh,
friends that was like my vibe at the time, so I wanted to see him.
he was emo.
Yeah, and I was too. So, but yeah. So my song I picked is "Stay" by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. Do I know what the song is about? No.
Is it a basic
Like,
song right now? Yes.
yes, exactly. And I feel like I just like the beat of it. It's like really good, but
I've been seeing it on TikTok.
yeah.
I think a couple of days ago they had a pop up. Or Kid Leroy had like a pop up show in
I think it was Kid
LA, and
Laroi.
then Justin Bieber came out.
Yeah, and I wasn't there.
Like his wife wasn't there.
Yeah, my second wife was not there. Was in Canada.
It's a
But
polygamous relationship.
yeah, basically. But yeah, I'm so excited for his concert. It's so far though, but
Isn't
I
it next
swear
year?
it's in March. But like I swear to God, it better not get postponed again, or I'm actually going to fight someone. Like I will fight someone. Like I see all these people at concerts right now, and I'm like, I need that. I need that. So I mean, if they can have like Lollapalooza or whatever, and all those people, they can have a fucking Justin Bieber concert.
Yeah, I get that.
I will stand outside. Like if we would do it outside in the winter, I will be there. Like I will come in my freaking
All
snow
bundled up.
pants. Like I will be there. But yeah, so for this episode, we are gonna talk about 3 different things. So we're gonna talk about the whole like Scarlett Johansson suing Disney, then Simone Biles and dropping out of the Olympics for mental health, and then the part that I'm most excited to talk about is the Love Is Blind. Is it called After the Altar? I think that, yeah.
Yeah.
The After the Altar 3
I'm so
episodes that
excited.
dropped. Me too. So I guess we could start off with Scarlett Johansson. So did you hear what happened?
I did not.
Okay,
But I just
so
watched Black Widow the other day.
yeah, so basically she's suing Disney because apparently her like okay, so the contract she signed, apparently what she signed was she like a portion of her pay that she would get would be like how much the box office made. But Disney also put it on Disney Plus, and that wasn't in the contract. So they're making money from like the $10 that people pay to watch it on Disney Plus, but it doesn't count as the box office. So technically, she's not getting paid for any of the Disney Plus things. So they kind of like screwed her over, and that way, and she's suing Disney for it.
Yeah, I've read something about like Disney making so much money off their movies now because when they
Mhm.
send it like to theaters, they only take a cut of like the money that was made just because they have to pay the theater and then all that. And then I read that since the movie they made the movie to be $30 on Disney Plus. And so they
$30.
yeah, $30
That's a
to
lot.
see it. And so like that money goes straight to them. So
Mhm.
I think they're just being greedy at this point
Yeah,
because
and I'm
they're
just
already
like
like a multi-billion-dollar company.
exactly, and I'm sure, like, they went into it knowing that, like, they wanted to put this on Disney Plus too, so they technically, like, screwed her over, and, like, I don't know, like, because she signed the contract, she probably won't be able to, like, actually get anything because she signed saying that, like, she knows, like, she'll get paid for just, like, the box office stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how, like, what way that's gonna go.
I wonder when so I just looked it up and they finished filming Black Widow in 2019. And I'm
Mhm.
wondering when Disney Plus came
Yeah,
out,
when did it come out?
right? I put when did Disney Plus come out and it was like October 16th, 1923.
Okay, yeah. No, okay.
Almost 100, it's like giving me an answer. Okay, so they announced it back in 2018 that they were coming out with Disney Plus. So
Okay, so they
they knew
knew.
about it.
They knew. So they scammed her.
So, but I also think that they didn't, I mean, pandemic though, when they were probably making Black Widow, because they probably would have
Mhm.
thought it would have went straight to box office, but
Yeah. I
still.
mean, I hope she gets something. I mean, she already has. Everyone's like, "Oh, she's so rich and privileged, like she doesn't have to fight for this." But I mean,
But
even
if it
if you're
was like
rich,
probably Iron Man or someone else, they probably would have like, okay,
exactly. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, even if people are rich, like they still deserve like their bag. They still deserve
yeah.
to get their
You
money.
see
And
how
like,
successful it is, like
yeah,
she's the main
yeah,
reason why it is.
yeah. But anyways, we can move on to Simone Biles. So I'm sure like everyone and their like grandmothers know that Simone Biles dropped out of the Olympics due to like mental health and like stuff like that. I feel like people are so like people don't think like I don't know this guy's name. It was this white man and he was talking on Twitter.
Of
And he
course.
was like, Simone Biles let her country down, blah blah blah. Like she should have took one for the team. And I was like, at
I
least
saw
the
so I saw something like that. It's like should have taken something for the team. I'm like, how or how something about taking it for her country, and I'm like, and doing it for the team. I'm like, isn't that the same thing with the COVID vaccine? Just do it for the team.
exactly. And it's just like literally like at least she was able to realize that her mental health was getting like it's like not a lot of
You
people can
could tell when she
realize.
was like on the floor that she
Hmm.
wasn't as like cheery and bright as she normally is.
Yeah, and I'm just like people are just so like I don't understand people. Like they're so rude. And then when Suni Lee, I believe that's her name,
Mm.
won, everyone was like messaging her. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people were messaging her saying like, "Oh, like if Simone was still in it, like he wouldn't have won the gold, blah blah." And I was like, "What? Like, why? Why do you have like
Yeah,
why?"
yeah, I've been seeing things like that too. But I'm like, good for her.
Yeah, like let her be happy. She won a freaking gold medal. Like
Yeah, you can't say that you want to own the gold medal.
yeah, and like at the same time, like yeah, maybe if Simone was there, she wouldn't have won it, but maybe she would have. Like, how do you
Yeah.
know? I don't know. Like everyone makes me so mad.
Yeah, and people are like, "Well, mental health, there's no reason to get out of, like, dropping out." I'm like, the same
It's
thing as, like, physical injury. It's like, it's all
yeah.
mental. And, like, gymnastics is, like, so mentally, like, um, it involves a lot of mental work.
Hmm.
So, like, to even, like, I don't know.
Like if your head's not there, like you're not like, and especially gymnastics is such like um a
You have to
sport that
concentrate a lot.
yeah, and it's also like if you mess one thing up, like it's dangerous. Like they're in the air
Yeah.
half the time. Like I don't know. Have you been watching any of the Olympics?
I've been watching the gymnastics. It's always my favorite thing to watch.
Yeah, me too. My mom was always like, "Oh, Amanda, I wish you did gymnastics," but I'm like looking at them, I'm like, "Oh my god, I would never be able to do
I
that."
used to always wanna do, like, gymnastics when I was little.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
never
don't know.
did
I see them on the bars, and I'm like, when they like swing from one to the other, I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you do that? Like
But they
that's so
always, like,
funny.
start, like, super young, like 2 or 3, so,
Yeah.
like, they're on those bars for all their lives.
Did you do any like competitive sports when you were younger? No.
Not athletically.
I
I
did
don't have an
everything.
athletic bone in my
I literally
body.
did everything. Like I did figure skating. I did soccer. I did dance. Like I did the whole like 9 yards. And like now I'm here and I'm like I don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, like, in middle school, I tested the waters of sports, and I did basketball, volleyball, and track, and I took all of them.
No track. I don't know how people run that fast.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, no.
yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I'm not made for this. Like, I enjoyed soccer, but like, I enjoyed playing, but I didn't enjoy like all the competitiveness. And like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah,
people
just like
like
running long
trained.
distance sucks.
Yeah, and people trained like so hard, and I was just like there. Like,
Me too.
I don't know, not my thing, but yeah, I mean, I give like pride. I don't know if that's the word, but like I give kudos to her for
Props.
like, yeah, props to her for like realizing that like this like wasn't her year. And I feel like there's so much pressure. Like she's always known as like the like most successful gymnastics like person in the entire world. And like they expect so much out of her, and they expect her to like always win gold and stuff. I'm like, you know what? Like some years you're not gonna it's not gonna be your year.
Yeah.
Um yeah, I just feel like there was like way too much pressure on her.
And I was reading, like, especially this year, since there's no like audience basically, that it's just
Hmm.
like dead quiet in there. So like you're like alone with your thoughts
Yeah.
and all the pressure of people just looking at you. It's like
And
if
like
you
none of
have an
your family's
audience,
there.
yeah, exactly.
Like
It's
it's
just
literally just you, your team, and then like everyone else, like
yeah.
randoms. I don't know. I don't know. But actually, I don't remember if it was our last episode, but the Olympic beds. Ever since like we spoke about it, I didn't even search it up myself, but ever since we spoke about it, all over TikTok, all I've been seeing is like the Olympic beds that are cardboard and then like people jumping on them to do a test. And they actually look sturdy.
Yeah. So I think the frame, I mean, after since we talked about it, I've looked
Hmm.
more at them, and the frame is more made out of cardboard, and then like the actual bed itself is like made out of like some recycled material.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's just like weird. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Olympians on TikTok, and I'm
Me
loving it.
too. Me
Cause like,
too.
I mean, this is the first year that with TikTok and the Olympics, like you
Hmm.
see all the behind the scenes,
Yeah, it's cool.
and then it's funny seeing everyone crushing on like different Olympians and like making TikToks about them.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really watched a lot of it. I watched the gymnastics, I watched the soccer, I was watching some of the like weightlifting, but I was like, oh my god, that looks scary. Um, but yeah, I mean, for Canada, I don't know if it's changed or if it's going to change by the time this episode goes up. But right now, like the only people that won Olympic medals are women from Canada. Like none of the men were
Love it.
won yet. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I didn't know like I don't remember exactly, but you know how you get money for each like when you win? The US gives the least amount of money for the medals. When I feel
Of
like they
course.
probably have the most. Like for gold, like most people like gold was like 500,000 and up, and if you win gold for the US, you get $37,000.
Oh
But
my god.
everywhere else was like 500,000 and up. And I was
Only
like,
37?
yeah, and I feel like the US has so much money. Like why do you like why is it I mean $37,000 like if you gave me that like I'd be I'd be very happy. But like
Compared to other.
yeah, and I feel like also for Olympic people, like they don't have jobs outside of this because like
Yeah,
they
they
train
train their
like
whole
7 hours
lives.
a day. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like they
So
deserve a little more, but
yeah, so I just looked it up in China right now. We're tied with China. The US is tied with China for the
hmm
most medals. But
with Canada.
China has the most gold medals right now. Canada, let me go down the list. It's not even on the list.
Oh my god. Oh my god, is it really that far? Maybe I'll just go for China instead.
Where is it? Oh, you're number 12. You have 12 medals total.
Hmm.
And then the
I feel
US
like
and China have 46.
wow. So I'm just gonna go for China now. Forget Canada. But I mean it's cool. I don't know. My mom's friend's daughter is actually in the Olympics. She does like the diving. So it was like I don't know her, but
Mhm.
my mom knows her, so it's like cool to like watch someone that my family knows that's in the Olympics. I don't know if she
Yeah.
won anything, but yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
There was
So,
so oh, sorry. So there was a TikTok that I had seen of a runner from Kenya, and I think like it's known from people from Kenya to do really well with track and field in the Olympics.
mhm.
And so there was this one clip. I don't know his name, but he was from there, and his shoe fell off during the race,
Oh my
and
god.
he just kept going and going. I think he had like 2 laps, and so
Wow.
he ran with only one shoe on, and
Did
he
he win?
got 1st.
Good for him.
Yeah, I was like, good for
Yo, I'd be
you.
crying, like running.
I'm like, I couldn't imagine his foot after that.
Oh my god, it must be so painful. Wow, good for him.
Yeah, I was
Props.
like, yes.
But yeah, I guess we can move on to the last topic, which is my most exciting one, which is the Love is Blind after the altar. So do you want to kind of start the conversation off?
Yeah, so Love is Blind. I didn't realize it came out 2 years ago. I feel like it just came out last year.
Yeah.
But the show Love is Blind is on Netflix. It's like where people like kind of blind date through pods. So like there's a wall in between
Mhm.
them and they're like in separate rooms completely. And they just like get to know each other and then by the end of like the test or whatever, they either decide if they want to marry one of the people or not. And like a few couples came out engaged and then out of those couples only two ended up getting married and staying married. And so
That's
2 years later, those two couples that ended up getting married had an anniversary party where things went wild.
yeah. So I have to start off with saying that I don't even know her last name, but Francesca, whatever the hell her last name
Oh
is,
my god.
literally, like like my boyfriend was telling me that he thinks it was like she was paid to be there, like which like makes sense. I feel like they always want drama and stuff. But like first of all, what like the outfit she was wearing to this event,
It wasn't even close to like what everyone else was wearing because
she
everyone
was
was like
wearing a teddy jacket or whatever the freak
a
it
teddy
was.
jacket with like a crop tank top and like white
Like
pants.
yeah, and I was like, okay, first of all, her boobs about to fall out of that shirt. Um, not like anything wrong with like if you wear like a shirt with like cleavage and stuff, but literally like her boob was about to fall off. Like you could tell that it was too small for her. And like she's just like a bitch.
It just
Like
like came randomly. I'm like, out of all
yeah,
people,
I would never show up to a party that I don't know anyone. And like especially the circumstances where like a few weeks before like this party, she and like this guy named Damien, who is supposedly dating this other girl named Giannina. I think
hmm
that's how you say her name. Yeah, so Damien and Francesca were caught holding hands by the paparazzi, and then that caused like a huge fight between Damien and Giannina. And then why would you bring her? Like, I don't like. I
yeah,
understand how he wanted them to meet if it is his friend. Like, if you want your girlfriend and your friend to meet, okay, that makes sense. But why would you pick that setting? Like,
wrong place, wrong time.
yeah, like do that privately. Like,
Yeah.
ugh, I don't know. I was so like,
Yeah, when I saw her like come up, I'm like, this is like the randomest shit I've ever seen. And then I don't know who it was that said it, but someone was like, she's on the wrong Netflix show, and I started
yes.
laughing so hard. I'm like,
But like true. I mean, go back home. And then when she wanted to leave the party, I thought Damien was gonna leave with her, and I was literally like about to fight him, but
me
then he
too.
didn't. But like,
I love Janina though. She seems
me too. Like she's very feisty, but like at the same time, like if that like that's her personality, and I'm sure he knows that's her personality after 2 years of being together. Like you can't just not know like that's how she acts, or like
yeah.
that's her personality. Um, I don't know. I felt bad for her. I really hope they're not together because you know what? She deserves a lot better than him. Because if he's already like the thing is, he said they were friends, but when him and Francesca went for lunch, like they were full on like flirting.
Yeah.
Like she was grabbing his arm, and they kept saying how good each other looked, and it was just like that's not how I act with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I felt about that.
I was checking to see if she was a Leo, but she is not. She's an Aries.
Oh, surprising.
Yeah. I'm like,
What's
she's
Francesca?
feisty. She must be in Leo. Let's see. Yeah, Francesca's always in some sort of drama.
All the time.
She's a Scorpio.
Okay. When's her birthday?
November 18th. She's what, 28? 20,
She's 28.
28, 27. And she acts like she's
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, like she acts like people I know, and I'm 23.
Yeah.
So she, I don't know. I don't know. That pissed me off. And then,
It was messy.
so how do you feel? So I have opinions on the whole like Jessica Barnett and Amber thing. Like I understand that Amber does not a fan of her. Like she tried to ruin the relationship. Like I totally understand that. But you would like, I feel like they should have just like accepted her gift and like moved
Yeah.
on. Like it was just the most awkward thing I saw. Like I felt like I don't like Jessica, but like I felt bad for her
It
because
was
I was like,
awkward for sure.
yeah, and I was just
Like,
like, literally just take the fucking
it's
bag.
been
It's a
2
free gift.
years. Yeah. From Tiffany's of all places. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, you live in an apartment. Something nice in your apartment would
that's
be.
another thing.
Yeah. So Yeah, the whole apartment thing kind of, like, caught me off guard because, like, I knew, is it Barnett had a house
Mhm.
when they
Oh.
filmed when they filmed it, and then
Mhm.
he's like, "Yeah, I sold my house to pay off our student loans." I'm like,
Yeah, no, but Barnett's mom, when she said the men are the breadwinners of the house and they make the money so they get to choose, I was about to slap this lady. I was like, what are we in the 1940s? Like,
"She thinks we are so."
yeah, like I understand like to have a baby, like both people have to be on board because it's literally both your like
Yeah.
baby. But the way that she said it, like he has to decide because he's the breadwinner and he's the man of the house, and like the Bible says them. I was literally like,
Yeah, I'm like, "It's literally coming out of her body, though."
yeah, and I was like, if she wants, and I didn't know she had epilepsy and stuff, and like that scares me.
Mhm.
So obviously, like, ow, obviously, like I understand her concerns and everything because it could be like dangerous and stuff, but I also understand his point. Like, I wouldn't want to have a baby in an apartment with a roommate.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
just feel like it would be too cramped, and then, like, you'd be
mhm,
inconveniencing the roommate.
yeah, like if they
And
live
I
just them.
I kind of figured, like, after the with the season releasing 2 years ago, they would have, like, come into some sort of money with, like,
Mhm.
sponsorships and stuff and then, like, have their own plays, but I guess not.
Maybe they have money, but like maybe like they don't know how to like,
Spend it.
yeah, I don't know. And I mean, he did have to pay 20K for her student loans. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they pay rent. Like I'm like, I'm sure they have money. Like they can't not have money. Like, let me go look.
I don't know if she works or not.
I don't think she does. I think just he works. Amber, but like for sure they make money from the people that watch the show. Like they get like royalties, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really see her doing sponsored stuff, but like I would like jump on that. She has a million followers. Like
Like, how
jump
is
on
she
it.
not?
Like so Barnett, he works, I think. I don't see. I know like Lauren and Cameron do stuff, but
Yeah, I feel like they were, like, the ones that like, planned the whole party.
mm-hmm.
It's, like, just, like, in, like, the beginning of it, they, like, went to the venue before the
Yeah, it's
party and,
probably
like, talked about
them. They probably
everything.
paid for it. No, Netflix probably paid for it actually.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, ugh, I love Lauren and Cameron. Like they make me so happy.
They're so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah, love them. But and so there's that. Then there's Mark that is having a baby and that also slept with like 12 different people. And you know what? He's not even that good looking.
He's not.
Like he's not like,
But I feel like people probably slept with him because he was on a Netflix show.
yeah. He probably has money now, but he's having a baby. Um, I
The
don't know.
baby's probably born by now. Because I
Maybe
remember
that's a
in the show they
possibility.
said that the baby was was due in April. Mark Cuevas. So it's
Cuevas?
Mark
Oh, I
Cuevas.
found him. I found him. Mark Anthony. Oh yeah, he has a baby.
Yeah, he's not that good looking. He's like he just seems like
Come on,
typical.
his baby's like 2 months old. Yeah. Who's this girl? My stalker. Her name
But like
is Aubrey.
the girl that was on the reunion that like started talking about him and said she dated him,
Lacey
like
or
came out of nowhere.
Elsie? Elsie. Yeah, I didn't remember her.
I didn't either.
And so, how do you feel about Diamond?
I felt bad that that guy that she brought to the party like just up and left.
Yeah,
Like
I have. Yeah.
he knew like what kind of event it was and like that she was gonna be catching up with people.
hmm
But to just be like, yeah, I'm not feeling it, and then just leaving, it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, like I definitely like. I'm very socially awkward, so I can understand like he might have felt overwhelmed, but at the same time, like fuck, it's on fucking Netflix, so like you would be on Netflix. Go talk to people. Like I
Yeah, like go network
like
or something.
Lauren and Cameron are there. Like let me go talk to them, or like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know. Like I understand like he could have been uncomfortable with all those people and like he didn't really know anyone and he just met Diamond like what, a week ago.
yeah,
But like his friend is there first of all. His friend's girlfriend's there. Like you could go talk to like other people. Like make an effort, but
yeah,
I don't know. And then Carlton just didn't show up, but I don't like him so.
yeah. He like the whole scene with him and Lauren. I felt bad for her
hmm
just because like he blew up everything out of proportion.
Yeah. Like I feel like he's been through shit in life, but also like don't be like rude to the people that are like trying to be there for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, was there anything else in the episode? I'm trying to think.
I think the argument between Elsie, Diamond, and Amber when they were talking about
Oh
Mark.
yeah.
I felt like, I mean, I get Amber was trying to defend him. I mean, which a good friend for her for doing
Mm-hmm.
that. But like neither parties were letting each other talk.
Yeah, they were just like yelling over each
And then
other.
and then Amber just saying, "I'm married, I'm married." I'm like, okay, what's that have to do with the conversation?
Yeah, because she thinks that like a man can't be unloyal because they're married.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But like, okay, like obviously, I don't think he would cheat on her. Like, I don't think he's that type of person. But like, at the end of the day, like, you never just
You
because you're
never know.
married doesn't mean like they'll go near someone and like it can't happen. Like,
Yeah.
but that's and then there was like some people that were there, and I was like, I don't remember them at all.
Like the therapist guy, I don't remember him.
Yeah, me either. I don't remember a lot of people. I only remember the people that like really made it to the end. But so, do you think you'd be able to fall in love that way?
No.
Me either. Like you could, I could catch feelings by talking to someone through a fucking wall. Um, but like I would never be able to just like meet someone and be like, "I'll marry you right now."
Yeah, no.
Like I need to like know that we can actually vibe and like hang out and like not.
Yeah, I couldn't like base it off of talking to someone
Me either.
through a wall for like a week or so.
Me either. I don't know how Cameron and like Lauren like literally was meant to be because I feel like they vibe so well.
They
Like
did.
I don't know. I would not be able to do it. I need to see what you look like first of all. Because I feel like yeah, like you fall in love with like what like the inside of a person or like their personality and shit.
Yeah.
But like if what if there's like no like physical attraction at all? Like what if you don't find them like attractive?
Yeah, like I
What
know it's not,
happens?
not like the most important, but it has
Mhm.
like some sort of
There's still
importance.
yeah, like like if I don't find you attractive, I won't kiss you. Like you
Yeah.
know, like I don't know. I would not be able to do that. No. Not my thing.
But yeah, it had like a lot of drama in it. And like
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was coming out until I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, I did. I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know it was already out until I was like scrolling on Netflix trying to figure something like to watch, and then it was like new episodes, and then I was like, oh my god! So then I had to watch it in one night.
Yeah, I watched it all today.
But yeah, that was my thoughts about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of Netflix shows coming out right now. So Outer Banks season 2 just came out. I don't know if you watched that.
I couldn't get through the first two episodes.
That's how I was too, and then I like sat through them and I just like I got through them, and I started season 2 last night. So
Is it good?
hmm I like it.
Do you think it's like the dynamics different because two of them are dating now, or is it like the same
Um,
vibes?
it seems like about the same.
What else? Have you watched Never Have I Ever?
I haven't watched this next season.
Okay, I just started the next season yesterday. I like it. It's very like cheesy, but it like also like Mindy Kaling. Like we know like that's her vibe. So I
Yeah,
like it. It's cute and I like that like the main character is like not a white person because it's fun
yeah.
to see different
I'm a
people.
sucker for like cheesy like rom-com
Me
Netflix
too.
shows and
Like I
movies.
will some of it is cringe, but like I'll still
I'll
watch
still
it.
watch it. Like the kissing booth. I don't know
Oh my
what
god,
it
I
is
watch it all
about
the time.
that one, and then
To all the boys I loved before, like
mhm.
I can watch that. I know it by heart, but I will still watch it.
Yeah, me too.
Kissing Booth has a third one coming out
In
soon.
August, yeah.
It's so awkward because like they had to film the second and third while like Joey King and I don't know his name like have been broken up.
Yeah. I read that he's like not I forget his name. That he's like not even promoting the show at all anymore just because like he's past that.
Yeah, I mean,
Jacob Elordi, that's his name.
yeah, yeah. What else is other shows? But I'm rewatching Gossip Girl again. There's a
Do you
Gossip
watch
Girl reboot, but
Love Island?
no.
Mm.
My friend Taylor said I need to start it, but
It's so like cringy, but yeah, I can't stop watching.
like I watched the Australian one, I think. I watched one season of that, but I haven't. But then I was like scrolling on Twitter and I saw the fucking whoever won, and then I was like, okay, well, I don't want to watch the rest of
Of
the
UK
season.
or US?
The UK.
Okay, I was like, I don't think they've announced too. Yeah,
No,
we're just
yeah.
like, and so it goes on for like 6 weeks, and we're like halfway for the US.
Okay.
I
Do you
mean, what
watch
I
The
like,
Bachelorette? Bachelorette.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. What I like about Love Island is like they film in real time. So
Mm-hmm.
like, say they like filmed 2 days ago, and it'll already be out like yesterday or today.
So their editor must get paid good money to edit quick.
They're in Hawaii too, so that must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I would
But
love to be there.
they're also like it's always like so whenever you watch it, it's always raining. So I looked up like where they were filming, and they're like on a part of a different island that's always raining.
Oh,
So I'm like, they should have done it like somewhere else.
yeah, somewhere nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
other than
yeah.
that, I don't watch any other shows. I watch The Bachelorette, but you don't watch that, so we can't talk. But the season's almost done. And I'm so mad because I'm gonna be gone Monday, and it's like one of the best like times of the show. And I'm gonna
I
have to like try
know.
and avoid every spoiler I can see because after Monday, like we'll know the final two. And then I can't know that while I'm not watching it. So I'm gonna have to like not be on social media a lot, which is like probably good because,
Break.
yeah, but I know like for a fact, like I'm gonna see a spoiler because that always happens to me. Like I just like
Especially on Twitter.
yeah, I refresh Twitter and it's the first thing. And like it's like not even just writing, it's like a whole fucking picture. So then it
You
just like
should
spoils
you
it.
should mute like some words that pertain
Yeah,
to the
like
Bachelorette.
Bachelor, Bachelorette, Katie. Yeah, I should do that actually. I will. Thank you.
Yeah. The only thing I can relate to the Bachelorette is that it's filmed where I live. That's the only thing I relate to.
Honestly, I think have you ever watched any season of it?
Mm-mm.
I think you'd like it. I like the drama.
So do you prefer the Bachelor or the Bachelorette?
I prefer The Bachelor only because then when it's done filming, there's a lot of like girls that I'll follow on social media. And
Mm.
like from last season, there's like 3 or 4 that like are like bloggers and stuff. So it's fun to like watch them afterwards. The guys like
Yeah.
they don't really blog or like do
Yeah.
that. So it's fun to like see like girls that come out of it and like start making a name for themselves and stuff. So
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah. So other than that, did you have anything you wanted to talk about or bring up?
No, not that I can think of.
Same. So thank you guys for listening to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.